Alright, good morning folks, howdy. It's May 3rd, it's about 4:30 in the morning, and just headed up to the canyon. I do not have a backcountry permit, so we're just going to go see what we can get. This will probably be the last canyon trip for the summer, because temps are getting warm, of course, so I'll probably lay off until September, October, and find some other spots to go. So we're at the backcountry office, and just got a permit, so everything's good. Going down South Kaibab, and gonna disperse camp off of there, and then second day over to Clear Creek. So that's I wanted to get over to Clear Creek Trail camping area at some point, so this is perfect for that. Very busy. They don't have a lot of permits available, so there was a waiting line this morning, and quite a big waiting line, so very busy today. I guess it just keeps getting busier from the looks of it. So 'cause I did want to go to Clear Creek, so at least I got that. Third day over to Horn Creek, and then fourth day out. I'm just going to park here at the backcountry office, take a shuttle over to the South Kaibab, and start. Just weighed the pack, all in, food, water, everything, a little over 21 pounds. So the only thing I don't have on my pack that I usually do, especially when I start here, are my hiking poles. I'm going to carry them because I am going downhill, so I may use them. I don't know, I may put them back on my pack, but I'm pumped for Clear Creek. That's exactly what I wanted and was looking for as one option. So good with that. So we'll catch up with you. All right, at the South Kaibab Trailhead, and it's a little breezy, but see if we can get a little shot of the mules here. Hey there. Look at you. You look pretty healthy. The wind has died down for a minute, but wow, I haven't been able to really film or talk much. It's been so windy up there. But just left Plateau Point. Alright, so just saw the mules, and now we're finally out of the wind a little bit here. But it's a very breezy day, lots of wind, but boy, what a good temperature. And I've seen I don't know how many AZTers. Of course I didn't get their names, so I got one name, Mission. Talked with him at the backcountry office. So he's chilling at the campground up there on the south rim tonight, and then he's going to go over to Cottonwood tomorrow. But just ran into a bunch of other AZTers. They're booking it all the way through today, so they plan on staying at the north rim tonight. So it's a perfect hiking day. The temps are great. There's the Colorado, nice and green. It is a windy day, and they're doing a lot of trail work. I don't know if you can see the trail right there. You can see it just barely on the camera, but last time I was on that trail right there, it was snow. pissed. Just kidding. I'm really not pissed. That's a lie. Just unfortunately I couldn't stay in a couple of the spots I wanted to stay. The wind is just insane, and I'm down in a wash right now, and the wind is still blowing pretty good, so I had to make do. So anyway, this is going to be my view. I could hike another mile or two, but I don't know. This seemed to be like a really nice spot. I got a great view. It's tucked out of the wind. The trail is, let me turn around. The trail is right up above this ledge here, so not far. But there's a little spot here that somebody's used to camp. The rocks were all spread out to hold the tent pegs, so I just picked it up a little so I could figure out what I'm going to do. But like I said, I'm going to sit here for a few minutes to make sure. It is only 3:30, so I can sit here for a bit, and even if I feel like going, I got another couple of hours if I want to poke around and find something different. Kind of liking this. But a lot of people today, a lot of people on the trail today, it seemed like. Of course, mostly day. All right, I decided to stay here, and I got to get out of the sun anyway. After hiking yesterday, all day, well, most of the day, and then coming right on this trip, I've been in the sun too much, so I really need to just sit in the shade for a little while. And I cut myself a little short on water. I just won't cook tonight. Just eat snacks instead of meals. No big deal. I got a couple new pieces of gear, and although I've used them once, this is basically the maiden voyage for them. So I got the back up here. I got the Plex, the Zpacks Plex Solo. Got it in green, so it's pushing 15 ounces. But all in today, I was 22 pounds. So that's food, 3 liters of water, and my second piece of gear, I got a lightened equipment Enigma in 950. So it's a 20-degree bag in 950, and I think that is 21, 22 ounces. I did bring the X-Therm, the Thermarest, so I know I could have cut some weight on that and brought my lighter pad, but I don't know, I just love that. For some reason I've really grown fond of that pad, and I bought it just for the winters in New York, but ended up, I don't know, I just love it. For some reason it works for me. Yes, the Enigma is a wide, long, so I got the extra width and a little extra length too, just so I can have a little more versatility with it. I'm starting to feel the sun a little bit, so I'm just going to sit in the shade and drink some water and look at the scenery and relax. Alright, so before the sun goes down, and now that I'm thinking about it, quick map shot. Started South Kaibab Trail, went down to the tip-off where the tonneau meets the kebab. I'm not very far over in here, somewhere in here, basically. I had all intentions of going way over into here, especially to get some water, but between feeling spent and talking to people on the way down, I'm not feeling it. So stop here, second day, tomorrow, join back up with the kebab and go through Phantom, load up on some water, and then out Clear Creek. Not sure if I'm going to stay there or may just turn around and start heading back. Third day is going to be a long day because it's from Clear Creek all the way to Horn Creek. So it'll be back down through Phantom Ranch, then up to Indian Garden, and then out to Horn Creek. So that's the plan anyway. Then leaving Horn Creek and then coming back up, catching the Bright Angel, and out on the 4th day. So that's my plan. Alright, good morning, day 2. Camp's tore down. Great place. Highly recommend this nice little spot. The only thing was a little lizard that lived in that bush, or hung out in that bush. It was coming out a couple times in the night and poking around, but beyond that, very quiet. The wind died right down. Of course, it probably died down up there too, but I don't know. But yeah, camp's tore down. Heading out 6 o'clock, and just gonna make my way down to Phantom Ranch and get some water, because I am just about completely out of water, and I want to definitely have enough water to cook tonight, because I don't have enough snacks to just keep eating snack food for dinner. So I gotta eat. But oh boy, look at it. Blue sky. I'm thinking there's no wind. I don't hear it blowing, but you never know when you get up to the top of the hill here. You never know. Yeah, here's the trail, right here. And then I was right over that ledge there down the wash. But it was either that or spend the night in 30 to 40 mile an hour gusting winds, which I really didn't want to do, so that was the best option. I'm back at the Kaibab Trail. So now it's just descend down into the river. So, oh, that sun feels good. It got down to, oh crap, 47 last night, so not too bad. Yeah, there's the mules right down there. They're just going around the turn. Wow, they had to leave pretty early this morning. And there's the mules again. And the bridge. Boy, this is like a perfect time. Nobody else on the trail, except for the mules. No wind blowing. Alright, we'll be down there in a few minutes. Oh, I'm almost catching the mules. There they are. No, I'm not catching them. But yeah, there's the bridge. Just about there. Alright, we're down the bridge. Oh, there's the mules. Maybe I will catch them. I have a couple things to give them that I think they came off of the, looks like some hinges for some restoration work or something. I only joined the trail there at tip-off, so I didn't come down the whole trail. Hopefully they weren't losing them all the way down, but that very well could be. I don't know. but just a couple hinges. I didn't see any more, so. But there may be more further up the trail. I don't know. Just coming into Phantom. Here's the trail that breaks off to go to Bright Angel. Which that's tomorrow. Alright, just headed up the North Kaibab. Phantom's pretty quiet. Very quiet down there. So, I don't know, for some reason I thought they served breakfast, but it must be not. So, I was there at 7:30 and nothing going on, so I figured keep going. I would have got breakfast, I guess, if they were serving it, but alright. So I just left Phantom Ranch and I am now at the Clear Creek trailhead. So it says no camping next 2 miles. Well, check this out. There's Phantom Ranch. How cool. Here, let me just do a quick 360. This is pretty amazing here. Beautiful. Somebody's really done some work on this trail. A bench and everything. Here's a little better perspective. Right about here is where tip-off is. And you can see the South Kaibab Trail and the bridge. That's where we were this morning. Actually, we were over this way a little ways, which I don't know if we're going to be able to see where it was camped last night or not. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, that's where it's been our travels so far today. This trail is amazing. The views are spectacular from this side, and in the morning, most of the trail is in the shade. So it's beautiful hiking. You can see the corral and then the bridge for Bright Angel also there. Oh, so we got a chopper coming down in here. Alright, that's probably the best view of Bright Angel Bridge I'm going to get from the looks of it, because I'm wrapping back around, going back into the mountains a bit. So tomorrow morning I'll be standing on that and that trail over there, looking back up this way. So there's the Colorado that way. Yeah, I don't know what that helicopter's doing. It's just sitting there. I don't see anybody coming out, so I don't know, maybe they're just waiting there for somebody to be delivered to take out. I would imagine that's probably it. And I look over to my left, here comes some more rafters. The trail does not disappoint. So you're following this huge rock wall, and it's just amazing. Just an amazing view here. This trail is something. There's the Colorado. There's still the South Kaibab. Oh my, how beautiful. And this is just, yeah. Alright, there's a really good view. So, we've got the bridge coming off the South Kaibab. We've got the rafts on the beach there. And then going up, you've got the bridge going up to Bright Angel Trail. We're definitely about 2.5, 3 miles in. A couple miles, well, we're over 2 because went past some campsites back there, so that was probably around the 2 mile mark, so I'm guessing. But looks like the steep stuff is gone until we drop down into another wash, which looks like it's coming up right pretty soon. So, I don't know, maybe 3 miles in. Check this out. Somebody made a nice little wind block so you could cowboy camp right under here. How perfect is that? Very nice. Alright, just a quick update. It's a little after 11. And I just hit the 10 mile mark for the day. So, from where I broke camp is 10 miles back. So, I'm thinking I have another 2 or so from the looks of the GPS. I'm only guessing, but I'm thinking it's going to be down in there, up in there somewhere. I don't see any trails over yonder to go around that butte way over there, so hopefully not. Because I'm thinking once I hit this area, take a break, have a meal, and then go back to one of those campsites back there. In fact, that one campsite that I saw that I really liked, the view was beautiful. See, it was up on a little knoll like this. It wasn't down in the washes. But of course, when the wind's blowing, it's nice to be down in, but the wind doesn't seem too bad today. In fact, it's barely moving, so yeah, the wind's barely moving, so I'm thinking the best campsite was either the first or second one. They were both good coming in. Trails are pretty nice through here now that we're done with the steeps. You can see the trails are pretty nice, just going through the little washes here and there. You got to go down and up, but overall it's just like walking on the tunnel. Making pretty good time. This is kind of an unusual look right here. Very black, jagged. A little bit different than most of the area around here. I just came up over this hill and I see green down in there, which is a good sign. It's usually a very good sign. I don't don't see any water yet. I see the trail zigzagging down the hill there, so looks like we got quite a bit of downhill coming up. But we'll get over there. I'm assuming it's probably the one further out, not this closer one. I don't know though. Who knows? Like I said, never been here. So this will be interesting. So I'm standing right above the campsites. I can see them right down there. Looks like the trail is going to lead me out this way and then swing back down. I can see the trail down there. Yeah, there's water running. Not only can I see it, I can hear it. I'm going to drink good today. Very happy about that. I still have 2 liters left, but this is just going to make life so much nicer right now. Very happy about that. Camera's not going to pick it up, but this is a hell of a fall. If you decide to slip off that, you're in for a world of hurt. Alright, at Clear Creek, when you get off the trail, you're just kind of walking down the wash to get to the campsites. There's a sign that says toilet. Let's just take a look at it here. Oh yeah. Oh, it smells beautiful. Oh, no bugs on it though. Nice. The one at Tanner was loaded with something. Listen to that. Look at this. Damn. Boy, oh boy. That's amazing. Well, I guess we're going to hang out here for a couple hours. Let's see what we can find as far as shade. Made it to Clear Creek. It's 12:30. Not too bad. And as far as miles go, so yeah, a little under 12 miles since I broke camp this morning. Yeah. I'm going to hang out here. There's awesome sights all over here. Not so sure I'm staying here though, just because it's so early and yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Time for a meal. Got plenty of water, so not only a meal but coffee too. So I haven't had coffee yet today, so it's time for that. But that's the plan. What are you doing? Just looking around here, I see most of the campsites have some walls around them, so I don't know whether the wind blows through here pretty good. I've had a couple of pretty big gusts come through since I've been here, so I'm thinking that's probably the case. It probably blows up through here pretty good. In fact, this is the most wind I've had all day, is down in here. And it's completely calm right now, but every once in a while a big gust comes through, so yeah. But you can see all the tent sites, they have the rock walls facing that way. Kick back and soak up some more water till I can't drink anymore. Then fill up my water bottle and hit the trail. So, I mean, I could stay here tonight, but it's only 1 o'clock right now. Not even 1 o'clock. Alright, well, I had to get the poles out for climbing up out of here. I need a little extra oomph. Yeah, it's like 2:30 and I've been bouncing back and forth whether to stay here or go. It's pretty amazing here. I'm kind of standing right in the middle of all the camping areas. So, I mean, you can't say that there's no view, because there is. It's absolutely gorgeous, but I just think I would prefer to be up. I gotta kind of time it right, because the sun, of course I don't want to be stuck out there in full sun. So I'm thinking for this trip that's going to work out perfectly. I'll be back to that spot somewhere in the neighborhood of 6:37. So the sun should be pretty close to setting by then. And yeah, I highly recommend Clear Creek. This has got to be one of the nicest areas that I've been to in the canyon. I mean, look at these spots. How beautiful is this camp spot here? Well, I guess I've raved about this place enough, so let me get going. Now, I'm definitely gonna come back here, and even if I can get 2 nights here, I think is the way to do it. So you hike in. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it, because it's a pretty good hike from the trailhead to here. Completely doable if you start at a decent time. I mean, I could have made it here yesterday without any problem. A lot of flowers in bloom now. 6:30. We got it set up. Not the prettiest it's ever been, that's for sure, but the views are great. So, this whole ledge, or this whole camping area, there's like, I don't know, five spots right here. There's about 2 inches of dust on top of just solid rock. So, I don't know if you can see that. You can get the stakes in about 2 inches, and then you got to put a rock on it. So, not a big deal. Just takes a little extra time to put the rocks on. But yeah. So, it's 6:30. The sun is just starting to go down but it'll be light until about 8. So I'm gonna sit down and have me some food. I'm hungry. So I brought my thermometer with me today, and now granted that's in the sun. Well, it's in the shade right now, but the 98 was walking in the sun. So the minimum at 70, I don't know when that was taken. I forget when this thermometer does the mins and the maxes, but last night it was in the 40, so maybe at midnight. No, because this morning This morning at 6 o'clock, it was mid-40s. So, and I'm sure it was warmer than 70 by noon. Yeah, I don't know when that, maybe there's a way to do that, to reset it so it does it at the same time. Maybe that's what that button's for. I don't know. Even though my tent isn't facing that way, I'm pretty sure there's a good reason why everybody's got the wind stops built. Every site has a wind stop built coming from that direction, coming from the sun direction there. So I'm going to assume that there's a reason why we're facing this way and just roll with it. As much as I'd like to be facing that way for the morning, I'll just peek my head out. Just a quick recap before I eat dinner. Yeah, a little over 18 miles today. Was on the other side of the tip-off on the Plateau Trail east, and came down to the tip-off, down to Phantom, up to Clear River Trail, all the way to Clear River. Had lunch, turned around, well, took an hour or two there, and hiked back. And yeah, so I didn't see anybody on this trail today. Nobody was at Clear River. The perfect day, of course, to stay there. And I have kind of a wonky schedule, so it's not really a hangout schedule. It's kind of a keep going, moving schedule. So, which is fine because I don't mind hiking. I'm glad I got 18 miles in today. It's good exercise. Feels good. A little too warm, but that's all right. We managed. And the sun is just breaking that mountain. I don't know if I can get a good shot of it or not. Yeah. So now it's going to cool off nice. I'm sure in the camera it looks a lot earlier than 7:30, but that's what it is, 7:30. And the sun will be coming up right over in that direction there in the morning. Oh, the bats are out. Let me see if I can catch him on. Oh, I don't know if I caught him on the camera or not, but awesome. We've got bats. So, hopefully I did catch him. I mean, that was pretty close. Maybe I did. All right. See you in the morning. Good morning. Day 3. And it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and you can see the sun is just poking up over, getting a little light, but it was about 10 degrees warmer this morning than it was yesterday, so not bad at all. It was very light at 5 this morning. 5 o'clock woke me up and it was pretty bright out. The sun wasn't poking over the top, but it was definitely bright and, again, warm. So 57 was the low last night, so it was 11 degrees 11 degrees warmer last night than it was the night before. So, but just having coffee this morning, and then we'll get going. I'm sure the mules will be coming down pretty soon. I've been looking for him. I haven't seen him yet, but the guy I talked to yesterday says he makes that trip every day, every morning. So he starts at, what time did he say he left? Leaves the top 4:30ish, I think. He said he leaves. So he brings down everybody's bags from the top that are riding horses, but also rafters bags. So I don't know what that's about, whether it's people that are just coming this far and getting off. I don't know. I didn't get into it with him because we started talking about something else too. So I don't know. I probably should have asked the question, but I don't understand the rafting part of it, because he's bringing down bags for rafters. But if the rafters are coming down, why don't they have their bags, unless they're just staying at Phantom and then going out? I don't know. Trying to give it a little bit of time before I do head out, just so I can try to hit see if the restaurant's open, store's open. Probably not, but. And there's the mule train right there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's the mules right there. I'm going to try to get in an hour later there today, see if I can't at least pick up a couple of snack items, because I'm, again, low on food, as usual. Low on water, low on food. But, I mean, I don't really need the food because I ate so much yesterday, but it'd be nice to have. I have one meal left for today, and then I would have nothing for morning. But not a big deal. Just be nice to have something like that, so something to snack on. Alright, well, I'm going to get packed up, finish my coffee, and we'll get out of here and get walking. What a beautiful morning, huh? Alright, 7 o'clock. Camp's cleaned up. All packed up. So, yeah. I'm just going to take my time. So, Phantom Ranch, the snack bar doesn't open until like 8 in the morning, so I made it this time, not too early. So, I had breakfast, a bagel, and grabbed a couple of snacks just to get through tonight and tomorrow. Like I said, I have one meal, so one meal and a bunch of trail mix. So my lunch will be trail mix, and then I have a meal, and then I have another bag of trail mix for breakfast tomorrow. So that'll be it, but that'll work. So I guess that's why I must have missed the sign or something, because I didn't see it yesterday when I walked by. It said it opens at 8 to 4, and it's just a window with, you know, candy and beef jerky and stuff like that. But they did have a bagel, so I got a bagel with cream cheese, so that'll work. So it's all good. Lots of water, and now I guess we're just gonna head up Bright Angel over to Indian Garden, and then over to Horn Creek. So yeah, let's get it done. All right, here's the. Is this the campground? Yeah. Here's the campground I stayed at last time. Right here. So, number 23. Alright, here's Bright Angel Bridge. So, I was just talking with a couple of the guys over there that work for the National Park Service. The helicopter was flying them in to repair some things, so that's all that was yesterday. And then the helicopter's coming back this afternoon to pick them up. Bright Angel Camp, Phantom Ranch, Bright Angel Trail, and South Kaibab Trail. So, off we go. Up to Indian Garden. Interesting. Alright, well, I don't know, probably about an hour up the Bright Angel Trail. So, just taking my time. Indian Garden isn't too far away. Alright, headed out on Tono West Trail, just out of Indian Garden. And here's where I saw, well, had filmed that big buck. Right here. But anyway, like I was saying, last time I was at Indian Garden, there were 6 inches of snow on the ground. So, it was cold. It's snowing like crazy here. So, and yeah, I'm headed out to Plateau Point, which is also, been there before and filmed it, but that was one of the backpacking trips in the canyon that got deleted. So, I lost all that footage out to Plateau. Lost the footage of the big buck that was in the trail right back there. So I don't remember what year that was. Yeah, there was a lot of snow on the ground. And I think that same day, in fact, I'm almost 100% sure that same day it snowed down at Phantom Ranch, which is very rare. Alright, so since I lost all that footage before, I figure I'll make the extra effort while I'm here and come out to Plateau Point. Just because it is kind of cool. So, we'll take a little look-see over the edge. There you go. There's the Bright Angel Trail. Oh, there's a raft. A couple of them. Going down. Very cool. And I know before I'd filmed over this edge because it's like straight down. And then you get to see the trail. There's the Bright Angel Trail still coming up, working its way up to Indian Garden, back up in there. Yeah, so this is Plateau Point. And it is straight ledges over here. Straight cliffs. Straight down. So, it's a pretty good drop right there. I saw this little bit of shade. I think I'm going to soak this up for a few minutes before I head out on the Tono West. Alright, after leaving Plateau Point, left Plateau Point, now I'm getting on the Tono West here. So Plateau Point's out that way. I just walked back to the Tono Trail. So now it's off to Horn Creek. I just checked my thermometer. We got triple digits, so it says 100, which it was almost 100 at Indian Garden. But now it's 100, so we'll see. I go over to Horn Creek, it records the max, so we'll see if we got up over 100. But that's the canyon in May. Been here before in May, and when it was over 100, so yeah. If you don't like the heat, Don't come here in May. It's very warm, as usual. I'm almost 100% sure that I haven't stayed here before. But look at the site I got. It's in the shade. I can't ask for more than that. I'd probably rather have a site in the shade than water right now, because I passed a couple of really cool sites, but there's no way I could sit out there. My thermometer says 100 degrees. Let me see what it is right now. In fact, where is it here? It's been sitting in the shade here for, oh, we're down to 91 in the shade. So you can see the max was 100. But it is a little cooler here in the shade. In fact, it's a lot cooler. There's a little breeze coming through here and everything, so it's beautiful. I'm going to take a little hike around here and just see if there's any pools of water that are deep enough to cool off, and I'm sure that's not, because it's too hot. This is going to be my last canyon trip until mid-September, early October-ish, probably, because it's just too hot. This is it for me. 100 degrees and I'm good. Be time to go further north to hike. In fact, you could probably dig a little pool here and it would collect enough to give you some drinking water if you absolutely had to. But yeah, see, it's looks like it's seeping out of the ground there. Same thing with up here. Seeping right out of the ground. Yeah, there's a little bit coming out of there. There will be no cooling the feet off in the water here. It's kind of a bummer. Gave up clear river for this, but it's the way it goes. Alright, it's what my permit was, so I'm sticking to it. Alright, camp is all set up. A little rock to cook on there. Everything's good. I haven't seen a soul, but I'm not surprised, because getting off the main corridor trails, there's not a lot of water, so it's that time of year where it's just a little too hot. So, but yeah, I guess it came out alright. I got in the dirt pretty good here. In fact, I could pound those all the way in, but I'm not gonna, because it's actually, the dirt's very hard here. So I have one meal and one granola bar left. So talk about cutting it close. Thank God the store was open at Phantom, because at least I got a couple of snacks there. I have 3 liters of water. So being only a couple miles from Indian Garden, I stocked up on water, so I don't need anything. I assumed that this was going to be dry anyway. Most of them are down through here till you get. Jeez, I can't even think. Look, I gotta look at the map, but everything's pretty much starting. It's that season to where everything's going to just dry right up. Got the Plex solo set up. Not a bad pitch today. A little easier without being on solid rock. But yeah, I'm thinking the triplex goes up a lot quicker than this. But it's probably just a learning curve. I'll get it. Came to visit camp. There's a toilet up there too. You can See it? Pit toilet. Yeah, wind's starting to pick up a little bit. It's gonna be breezy. There's so many lizards around here. It seems like they're everywhere. Oh, there goes another one. Alright, good morning folks, 5:30. 5 o'clock seems to be the magic number when the sun really pokes out. Or, not the sun, but the light really shines in. So, kind of wakes you up and gets you stirring. So, it's a little after 5:30, but camp's all cleaned up. And I'm ready to go. There's breakfast. It's the last piece of food I have, so it's definitely time to get out of here. 63 was the low last night, so it was warm. I slept with no quilt on until about 3 o'clock this morning. The breeze was blowing a little bit and it was a little chilly, so I just threw the quilt over me, but slept most of the night without anything covering me. Alright, well, unless something exciting happens again, we'll see you probably at the top, because there's going to be so many people. It was so packed yesterday. I couldn't believe the amount of people yesterday. Not that I'm on that trail a lot, but I've been on it enough to see when it just seems like it's packed. I mean, when you're waiting in line for water like that, it's crazy. But I just hiked out of Horn Creek. Morning of day 4. You can see the clouds. So maybe it won't be 100 today. Back at Indian Garden, it says 70 degrees. But look at this. Every bench, I didn't film yesterday here because every bench was filled. Down here, there, up here. Alright, so I'm done. Got a breakfast burrito. Went over to where the ice cream shop used to be. It's not an ice cream shop anymore. It's just a walk up to the counter and get your cookie, muffin, or breakfast burrito. They have some fruit there too, but not much. No more ice cream shop. Yeah, they're closing early too. But so I just checked the GPS. 44 miles was the trip. Now I just got to make it back over to the back country. Alright, we're back at the truck. 44 miles was it. So, yeah, it's beautiful out. Hate to leave already. But, gotta get back to reality for a minute. I'll be back. So, I guess that's the end of it. Nothing exciting today. I will say, coming up the Bright Angel today was a if you've ever hiked the main corridor trails here, you know, the word of the day was good morning. And I bet I said good morning at least 200 times, if not more, this morning. So, very, very busy trail. And it's very sad to see a lot of places are closed and not opening because there is nobody to work. They are very, very short-staffed here at the canyon. Visitor center hasn't been opened. I was just talking to one of the people that work here. I thought the visitor center was only closed the day I got here, but she said it's been closed for like 2 weeks now. And it's not looking good. So I don't know. It's just horrible. Such a beautiful place, and it's going to get stifled because of the bullshit going on. It's a little after 10. I got about a 3-hour ride home. So I'll have to stop and get gas, but beyond that, I shouldn't need to stop for anything. I'm full. got plenty of water. So off I go. And that's the end of this trip. It was a wicked cool trip. Nothing real exciting. Clear Creek, which I think I've called it 5 different things. Cold River, Cold Creek, Clear River, Clear Creek. It is Clear Creek. So Clear Creek is easily top 3 places that I've been to in the canyon. So just amazing. So that will definitely be a spot that I would go back to. All right, well, until the next trip, we'll talk to you.